What's going on, everybody? It is Sunday night. This is the Mills Factor podcast. If you're joining me, I highly appreciate it. Looks like we got a few of you on here. It's 10:15 Eastern time. We're going to do a weekly recap of stuff going on in the world, what's happening. We had a hell of a Saturday night with fights, MMA. There's MMA news going on. The week in stocks has been crazy. This upcoming week in stocks is going to be crazy. I'm currently watching Bitcoin and Dogecoin like a freaking hawk. I've got a bunch of money tied up in Bitcoin, and I've just been freaking sweating it, bro. But it's turning around, which is awesome. So if you're joining the show, join the chat. I'm going to go ahead and type something in here. Join the chat. And you can also join the podcast via Zoom. Link in description. I'm going to go ahead and type this out in here. And we're going to kick it off, man. We're going to kick it off. What a week it has been. It has been a wild ride this week. The stock market was crazy. Bitcoin took a dive. Dogecoin took a dive. Jorge Masvidal took a dive. Everyone, it's been a rough week, man, but we did all right. We did okay. I rode the MBiz train. If you're in the stock market, Microvision saved the day for me, but there were several other ones that did amazing. I was super pumped to watch the UFC fights coming up, and there's just been some crazy news, man. There's been some crazy stuff happening in the news. So if you want to join the show, again, you can join the chat. You can join the podcast via Zoom. We don't have to put you on here on the screen, but we can put your audio on. If you don't want to share your camera, that's completely fine. But I'm just going to kick it off and say, if you haven't watched my video that I posted so far, just about UFC 261, it was off the charts, man. Some of the best fights that we've seen in a while. Some of the craziest endings we've seen in a while. Ridiculous injuries happening. I mean, it was just freaking unreal. I loved every second of it. I was, Jorge Masvidal walked out. Usman walked out. Dude, I was ready for them to get it on. Usman looked like a straight up killer. So yeah, I was pretty pumped. I'm still pretty pumped just thinking about it. But that's been happening. Bitcoin is on the rise, which is awesome. Dogecoin is on the rise, which is awesome. I'm averaged in at like just under 51,000 on Bitcoin, so I'm still in the green at the moment. But today was painful. Today was downright 30. Doge, I'm averaging at like 27, so we're pushing the limit. We might have Jacob join us in. We'll see if he makes it around. But one of the things that we saw at UFC 261 also was Nick Diaz in the audience. Dana White confirms that Nick Diaz wants to return. He wants to put them up there against Kazmat. Look, man, whatever. He wants to come fight. I haven't fought him forever. I'm sure he's still in great shape. Be interesting to see that fight take place. What else we have happened here, man? SafeMoon. Look, I've been trying to buy SafeMoon. For some reason I couldn't buy the BNB token, so if you got SafeMoon out there, you got another way to buy it, let me know. I was trying to throw a couple of dollars in SafeMoon. Wouldn't mind owning a little bit of that. What else do we have? Dude, the vaccine has been on a rampage. It says here, top news, vaccinated American tourists may soon travel to Europe. So they might let you over there if you want to go hang out. Honestly, maybe they'll let you leave. Who knows? Maybe we don't want you back. Who knows? What else we got here? Chuck Todd, Biden's 53% approval rating is the new 60. That's funny. So we're just going to round up 7 points. Sure, let's go with that. If it was Trump's new approval rating was 53%, he'd say it's the new 20. Let's be honest. They are so impartial. You know what I thought was interesting, and I thought about this week? We haven't heard anyone use the term fake news in months. So I guess it's all just real news now. There's no more fake news. I guess that's what's happening. But I thought that was interesting. On the COVID stream here, dude, India apparently sets a COVID record, which is curious because why all of a sudden is India spiking in COVID cases? I mean, there's always been like 1 billion people crammed into India. What took so long for it to happen? Is this maybe just a scare tactic to push the vaccine? I mean, what's going on? The U.S. is sending aid over there. I don't know. It's just a little bit suspicious. To me, anyway. I'm not going to say that I'm going to deep dive into some conspiracy theories, but that one is just a little bit suspicious. we've had COVID. I mean, it's been all over the world. In India, look, let's be honest, a lot of places in India aren't very clean. There's just so many people jam packed in that place. It's pretty wild. We got here. Kamara Usman rages at after party. Yeah, I bet he did rage. But you the goat. You do you. You live your life. Let him get at it. What else we got going on here? Oh, look at this. SpaceX craft had close call with UFO after launching into orbit. I haven't seen this. I am thoroughly interested in Elon Musk sending people to the moon. I'm really interested in it because I think if he were to find something up there that he would not keep it to himself. I think Twitter would know pretty immediately. And I mean, I'm curious to see. Let's see what he says. What does this article say here? SpaceX Drew Endeavour had a close call with an unidentified object before successfully reaching the International Space Station. Look, I find it amazing that they could send a rocket ship up there with people and just bring people back and forth to the space station. It's freaking crazy in its own right. I know it's low Earth orbit and all, but it still seems like a hell of a feat. It said it passed about 28, at its closest point, the object passed about 28 miles away from the spacecraft. There was no real danger to the spacecraft, so that's just clickbait. Let's be honest. That's just clickbait. That could have been freaking space trash. Yeah, that's nothing to be excited about. But I am excited to see them launch people back to space, back into the moon. It's going to be interesting. That's going to be fast, man. Look, it seems like just not too long ago, he started launching stuff up into space, and now he's talking about launching stuff to people back to the moon, which is freaking cool. Can't wait. We'll find out how likely it was that we ever went to the moon in the first place. How about that? Oh, look at this. Arizona election audit run by man who spread conspiracies. Look, they're only conspiracies until you prove them true. Right? What if it was true? Oh, man. Let's see what we got here. One of the things we had happen this week was this Ma'Khia Bryant getting shot. And this is something that has kind of been, look, if we're going to be completely honest with one another, this is something that is unfortunate, but also we've seen a lot more support of the police officer that was involved, I would say, than any other of the cases. And that probably has a lot to do with her about to absolutely knife someone to death. And look, if you're thinking it's just a knife, bro, you can straight up end somebody with the quickness with a knife. So that's, I don't know. I saw a lot of TikTokers posting about it. I saw a lot of people posting about this death here. So it's pretty wild, man. Look, we'll see what happens. I don't think there's been any riots. I do find it funny that cops are calling out LeBron James. Quite a few TikTok cops posting up there about calling LeBron James to ask him how to proceed with certain police duties, which is pretty crazy. So this is just in here. An underwater robot equipped with cameras documented the lost submarine lying at least 3 pieces on the ocean floor at a depth of 2,700 feet. That's the Indonesian submarine that's gone missing. All 53 crew members presumed dead. And they are confirming that by saying that they found pieces of it. That's wild. I guess it's so far down, dude. 2,700 feet. That is far. I'm going to open up this picture here and just see if they, what is this picture of? This picture is of, I guess, all right, so that's just a weird graphic that they put in this video for some reason. But that's pretty sad, man. The wreckers were located 1,500 yards to the south of the site where the submarine last dove. 1,500 yards isn't that far away from where it was at. I didn't know they drifted that far. But that's pretty crazy, dude. Imagine being on a submarine and it's got to be weird already, right? Because it's completely dark. you're just down there as close quarters. You're just in the deep. It's got to be like completely quiet, and then just to think like that sucker just starts taking on water, whatever happened. If it broke into three pieces, I mean, it probably under the pressure as it starts to fail and it's going down, probably depressurizes, and then that kind of depth just gets crushed. That's so crazy, man. It's sad. Can't remember the last time we thought about a submarine going down, but if I worked on a submarine, I'd think about it all the freaking time. I would constantly think about that. Like, dude, this could be it. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. I'm just gonna browse to see if I missed anything. There's been a lot of clickbait around AMC stock, GameStop, Clover Health. If you're in the investing side of things, I would say there's been some clickbait articles about it, and Bitcoin. I did a video earlier about Bitcoin, but yeah, Mark Cuban, man, he needs to come out and buy a lot more of it. He owns some already, we just don't know how much. He just said 60% of his crypto portfolio is Bitcoin. So I'd be curious to know how much money he actually has in Bitcoin. Oh, we got some local people dying around here. I do like this. And I've seen this before in interviews. Elon Musk says a bunch of people will probably die during Mars mission. You know, there was another article about it talking about the morality of people eating the dead on the Mars trip, right? Because they're up there, they're going to have a limited supply of food. We can't just send them food to Mars, right? So they're going up there with whatever they can bring, whatever they can grow, and you know, that's a long trip. It's like a 4-month trip estimated for them to even get to Mars from Earth. So once they're out of food, man, that's it. How long can they sustain life up there? Once one of them dies, like, bro, that could feed us for a minute. So are they going to be opposed to eating up some humans, you know? Numbing down whoever's on board. That'll be interesting. Because, you know, he was proud. I think he was planning on going out there like 2024. That's 2.5 years away if they get that rocket ship figured out. What else we got here? New proposal to lower Medicare age to 50. Wow, that's a big deal. I mean, you're talking about providing health care for people that are, 13 years younger than now. So potentially a significant amount more people on Medicare. Who's going to pay for all this? I feel like Biden's just, I don't even know. Maybe he's trying to increase his taxes so that he can pay for some of these things. Because the big news last week from Biden is he came out and said that he wants to tax the ever-loving shit out of rich people's capital gains. And at this point, I mean, it's no longer just rich people's capital gains. It's like average people who became overnight millionaires in the crypto game or in the stock market. Look, we've got a lot of YouTubers popping up that have done tremendous trades on YouTube. Yeah, I've watched guys build $1,000, $500 portfolios into $50, $60, $100,000 portfolios in a few months. Now, Biden wants some of that money. These are people that didn't have that kind of money before. You know, people that have never had $50,000 in the bank, $100,000 in the bank, $1 million cash money in the bank. So when you make a trade like that, you come out, on top, you turn $1,000 into $1 million. You gotta pay the man on that. And now Biden's gonna want damn near half your money. And that's gotta go to these other programs that he's looking to run here. Let's see what else we got. Restaurants serve up signing bonuses, higher pay to win back workers. They're cutting the pandemic unemployment assistance to right now in Georgia. Like if you're exhausted on it and you're self-employed, you're just out of money. They're not paying you anymore. So you're gonna have to get a job. And if you didn't figure something out during the pandemic, now's the time. Start figuring it out. I'm just checking over the chart here. Bitcoin at 52,000 and Doge at 2669. These charts have been following each other almost hand in hand since this afternoon. And they're still pretty close, but Doge had a little bit bigger sell-off. You know, Bitcoin, I guess it does take a lot more to move. Now think about this. The sell-off that occurred over the weekend equates to about $60 billion worth of U.S. currency. $60 billion taken out of Bitcoin. That's phenomenal. Now, imagine if those people took $60 billion from Bitcoin and transferred it over to Dogecoin. Your Dogecoin would be, it'd probably be back up to 50 cents. $60 billion, that's a lot of money. It might be over 50 cents. That's all it would take to get it up there. You can tweet at old Bezos all you want. That's just not gonna do it. You know, I don't see that guy giving two flying fucks about that. He's also trying to go to space. He's a little bit behind SpaceX, but he would also like to go there. Let's see if anything else happened here. The market will collapse by the end of June. Yeah, I don't think so. But Market Watch puts up these clickbait articles. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Coinbase customers with hacked accounts get no justice from horrible U.S. laws. I didn't see that, but I did see a crypto company, the owner of one, freaking walked away, like just disappeared with like $2 billion of people's money. Now think about that. Where does somebody hide $2 billion? Like, where do you go with that? Someone's going to ask some questions. Let's see what this one says. Motley Fool. I'm going to read this one. Why do millennials love GameStop stock? Oh, let's see. It went from $20 to $4.83. Almost hit that. You know, I'm sure it's a familiar, nostalgic brand. Yeah, okay, it's kind of nostalgic, I guess. I mean, company was founded in '96. It's not really nostalgic too much for people in the mid-20s, you know. Someone that was born in 2000, I guess '96, they'd be a baby. So it's not super nostalgic for them. It's more nostalgic for, I don't know. I don't even remember when GameStop started, to be honest with you. I'm 38. The battle with short sellers was personal. I do believe that. I do believe that at some point, the battle with short sellers, they took to Reddit and they made it very, very personal. And it just became this thing. And now, look, I've not heard people talk about hedge funds like this ever in my life. And now everyone's fighting a hedge fund. Every time a stock moves, people think it's a hedge fund. Oh, it's the hedges. It's not. It's just people. It's just people doing people stuff. Look, Doge is taking a hit right now. 26 cents. Falling. Bitcoin, a little bit of fall. 58, 51, 835. I don't know. They're still on a bull flag pattern. Doge, not so much, but hopefully that continues up. Is it a buy? Yeah, you can buy GameStop. It's at $150 with what they're doing with the company, its ability to hold this level. GameStop's still a buy if you're going to hold it. I don't think it's going to squeeze and blow up anytime soon, but doesn't mean you can't make some cash with GameStop. What do we got there? Machine Gun Kelly celebrated his birthday. Happy birthday to Machine Gun Kelly. Let me know when my wife is free to come home and she stops partying with you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Megan Fox, because good God, Megan Fox can get it. That's one bad woman in her 30s. No lie. Now this is interesting. Look at this. Fortune puts out a article. This is a hit piece. Bitcoin has no uses. That could be its downfall. That is not completely true. You can use Bitcoin to buy all kinds of stuff. You can send it to people easily, for free in most cases, across the world, instantly. You can buy quite a good bit of stuff with it. Now, if Amazon starts accepting Bitcoin as payment, through the roof. It doesn't even need Jeff Bezos to really put a bunch of money into it. Now, they would probably have to invest a certain amount into Bitcoin to use it on their platform, you know, but still, man, once this thing starts being accepted other places, forget about it. They're that gold over Bitcoin. Like, we're not even using gold as the gold standard for our currency. So that argument makes no sense. Like 0 sense to even say that they're in the same realm of anything. Makes no sense. Oh, let's see here. Oh, Yahoo became an internet villain. That's ridiculous. Let's see what we got here. Anything else that's funny? Not really. $1,000 market. Oh, Florida family. Look, this is straight up some Florida ass shit. Florida family allegedly sold thousands of bottles of bleach marketed as COVID cure. I gotta click that. We gotta open that up because what? Miracle mineral solution is typically used for industrial water treatment. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Chlorine dioxide solution. Oh, I wonder if people got. I mean, look, you can't just drink bleach, right? Or worse off, inject bleach. I wonder what they said it was here. Court documents filed in the city case alleged that on a podcast released last year, co-host Mark Brennan referred to the Second Amendment and threatened a federal judge over a court order halting the sale of MMS, saying she was committing treason. Do they want to wake up? What are they talking about? Let's see this. The documents say the family had a massive jump in revenue from an average of $32,000 a month to $123,000 after they began marketing the solution's COVID-19 cure in March 2020. More than 28,000 bottles, earning more than $1 million. Wow. Did anyone die? 10,000 pounds of stuff. 2 of the sons were arrested. That's for Raymond. I don't see anything about anyone dying, but they definitely swindled some folks. Definitely swindled some people. That's crazy, man. Who bought 28,000 bottles of friggin' bleach. What is happening? What is going on? That's just Florida for you. That's all that is. What do we got here? Epson projector for this huge exhibition. Look, I have an Epson projector. They do work phenomenally. I do definitely like them. Just hoping to find anything else that's of interest. I mean, look, I want to talk about some UFOs with some people. Let's get on that. Oh, come on. Look, people, if you're studying dinosaurs, if you're studying prehistoric animals, you got to do better than this. This article says T-Rex like to walk as slowly as humans do at a leisurely 3 miles per hour. If you are a freaking T-Rex and you're like 25, 30 feet tall, 0% chance you walking at 3 miles an hour. Like, bro, I don't even walk at 3 miles an hour. I'm annoyed walking at 3 miles an hour. That's ridiculous. Do better. What are we paying these people for? The Rock's forgotten Star Trek cameo. That's fun. Pandemic surges a new global envy and anger over U.S. vaccine abundance. Well, why would you be mad? Just go get you some. Look at that. That one get wiped off. Clinton's White House welcomed Epstein, Maxwell's VIP guests. New photo show. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Maxwell. Nobody cares about Epstein. Epstein's dead and gone, so we don't care. Right? That's what's happening. And Maxwell is just under the rug. So nobody cares about her either, which is crazy. Commits one of the biggest crimes in freaking modern history and has the black book to everyone else. It's like modern day blacklist. No one cares. Look at this one. I have $2,000, 2 stocks to buy. They're absolute money machines. What do you think they're saying? You're an investor out there. You got $2 grand. What do you buy? Realty Income is one of the smaller club of stocks that pay a dividend on a monthly rather than a quarterly. How much do you need? You got to put a certain amount in there. Let's see. The dividend yield is a robust 4.2%. The dividend is a whopping 94 quarters of consecutive dividend increases. Let's see here. REIT. Let's pop this bad boy up and have a look at it, because Doge not looking great. REIT, Alps Active. It doesn't look like the same stock as this article. Realty Income. REIT. That's what I pulled up on the stock here, but it doesn't show that at all. That's what's pulling up. Realty Income. There it is. It doesn't say that it's not even tradable. I mean, not just tradable. $69 a share. 52-week high is $70, so it's on a rampage. Oh yeah, it's on a rampage, all right. Sucker rocketed up a good bit over the last little bit here. Definitely on a big uptrend. But where does that go? Where does that go? Can you even buy this? Let's see. Yeah, you can buy it. It is a ticker symbol O. That's what it is. I'm going to put it on my follow list. Why not? We'll put it on the watch list. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see what their article's worth reading. That's what I'm saying. What else we got here? 2 stocks to buy was that one. Scott's Miracle Grow. SMG pays a dividend. Let's see. Scott's Miracle Grow. Let's have a look at that thing. Well, it's on a downtrend pattern for sure. It's on a solid freaking bear run. But when we back out to the daily, it could be up for a nasty reversal. Could be. It is currently trading at $232. Look, if you don't have enough money to buy whole shares of companies like Tesla, Apple, any of those, you can buy fractional shares on Robinhood. You can buy fractional shares on Cash App. So you can buy $30 worth of Scott's Miracle Grow on these platforms. Now with Robinhood, you don't get to buy fractional shares immediately. From my experience, you actually had to have an account for a little bit, and you could buy them. So they weren't exactly instantly available. Keep that in mind if you want to buy some of these stocks, but you don't really have cash. Fractional shares is a good way to get started on investing. It's an excellent way, honestly, to get started on investing. Oh, I was just checking the stream here to make sure that we can hear it. Go ahead and turn that off. Everything was good. I've had some technical difficulties in the last couple, so I'll make sure we're all good. Now, if you want to follow someone who's going to make you money, Kathy Woods is the person to follow. Because Kathy Woods makes bank. Buy whatever she's buying. If you're in for the day trade, probably not the best idea. But if you're in the long haul, Kathy Woods print money. And if you don't want to do the research, just buy into the ARK Invest funds. There's a bunch of them. They've got them in several different categories for the ETFs. So all that's pretty good. Let's see here. Okay. Chris Weidman looks like he's doing good. He's had a surgery. Wife posted a picture here of him in the hospital. He's doing great. I don't know, man. I'm going to say this for the fight fans out there. Now, Weidman, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's going to come back from that. That's an injury that is both physical and mental. That's going to be a hard road to get over. Once he gets on his feet, you're always going to have in the back of your mind, like, remember the time I kicked that dude and he straight up, I broke my leg. He's 37 years old, man. It's just time to hang it up. You know? I think it's just time. Ooh, look at that nasty photo. Oh man, let me see if I can open this up. If you missed it, oh yeah. I'm gonna pull this up, and I would say that discretion's advised, but let's be honest. I mean, guy broke his leg. It's not the other world, right? So let's throw this guy up here, and look at that. It was nasty. This is 17 seconds into the fight right here. Unfreaking real. He throws a kick, gets checked, and it's right below the knee. And bro, if you're trying to do an inside leg kick, you're doing it wrong. That's what I'm gonna say. I mean, that sucker just wrapped right around the knee, and he's staring right at him. And I mean, he pulls back. Look at Uriah Hall, unfazed, even realizing what just happened at the moment, and then man down, like, bro, he was down for the count. And they took him out on the stretcher. Uriah Hall was a gentleman on that one and took it in stride. It's a shame what happened, because he was definitely looking forward to that fight. So that's a damn shame that happened to him. Bitcoin's making a turn here, back up, small little dip. We see this on Bull Flags, $52,020. And Doge it had a bigger downturn. It's 2643. Not bad here. Look at this one. Dogecoin investor becomes a millionaire in 2 months. I think I read an article about this guy, and now he said that he invested his life savings into it. And I'm gonna be honest, this guy invested like $120,000 or $150,000. If you got 150 grand in cash, you're doing all right. You've saved $150,000. You're doing good. That's hard, man. Let me see how old this dude is. Let's have a peek here and see what this was. Same guy, yeah, 180,000 Doge. It was 4.5 cents. He's 33 years old. So let's just preface this with most 33-year-olds don't have 180 grand in their savings account. To save that kind of money, you got to make that kind of money. Let's just say you save 30% of your income. How much at 33? Well, let's say you started at 23. 23 years old, so 10 years. How much money do you have to save every year for 10 years at $180,000? 10 years. Reconnection successful. All right, sorry about that. We had a little connection issue. No big deal. So, in order to save 18 grand a year at 30%, let's just say 30%. How much do you have to make? What is that? What's that math? It's late. I've had a drink, so 30% of. So that's about 50. That's about 60 grand a year. Yep, $60,000 a year. So you need to take home $60,000 a year. So we honestly need more than that, right? Because after taxes, you're probably making $85,000, $90,000 a year. 85 to 90 grand. Minus your taxes. Let's put away 30%, living on 70%. Right? So 60 minus 18,000. So you're living on $42,000 a year. $3,500 a month. You could do that in some places. You're not doing that in New York. You're not doing that in LA. But, there's some places. The problem is the places where you can live on $3,500 a month is it's harder to make that kind of money. But he did it. He's a millionaire. In 2 months, he YOLO'd it, and big risk, big reward, man. So props to that dude. Props to that guy right there. Let's see. Anything else? Look, this is actually kind of wholesome. I'm not going to lie. I'm not mad at this. Hundreds gather in Nebraska field for a pool noodle brawl over the name Josh. So they had a winner. 4-year-old Joshua Vincent Jr. was honored with a paper crown and hoisted in the air for all the Joshes to see. I don't even know how this became a thing. This is Reddit, Twitter. The location chosen at random. Festivities started with a grueling and righteous battle of rock, paper, scissors between Josh Swain in Arizona, Josh Swain from Omaha. So there's two Josh Swains that meet in a field in Nebraska with rock, paper, scissors. And then a pool noodle competition that followed was open to anyone with the first name of Josh. I mean, look, that's pretty awesome. A bunch of people get together, they do something silly. And I'm sure they had a great time. That's the kind of news we need to see. We need to see stuff that's fun to watch, uplifting. You know? That makes sense. What else we got here? Nothing really in the world. I mean, yeah, 21,000 people tested positive in 1 week after the first vaccine dose. That's a lot of people. A lot of people that vaccine didn't do a whole lot of work for. Let's see. Anything else, man? More than 5 million Americans have skipped second COVID vaccine dose. I can still tell you that. My mom got COVID. So she went to Myrtle Beach last week. They went on like a little hoorah vacation camper on the beach. And they were both feeling bad, her and her husband. And man, she tells me she tested positive for COVID. My mom's 74. She's born in 46. Man, she's old. She's born in 46, so she's almost 80. She's 76. 6 years old? 78? How old is she? Shit, she's old. Anyway, my mom's old. She got COVID. And, yeah, she was down a little bit. She didn't feel good. She kind of felt like she had maybe had the flu or something. And she's okay. And she said she's not getting the vaccine. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want nothing to do with that vaccine. So, there you go. I called her up and I said, "Are you dead?" And she said, "Nope." And I'm like, "All right, well, I'll call back tomorrow because according to Fauci, you're dead. You're old. You're immunocompromised. You're not going to make it." That's just what the government's telling me. So, looking forward to that. You know, she's going to kick the bucket, apparently. She got life insurance on her husband. He's a truck driver. They don't have a retirement plan. So, she went ahead and got life insurance on. He's just going to work until he can't work anymore. And I said, well, now's your chance. You got COVID. You know? Here we go. This is it. You're about to cash out. Just get a little bit closer. More hugs and kisses for him. But they're doing fine. Honestly, he's back to work. She's got the antibodies. She don't care about the vaccine. You know what else happened this week is Mortal Kombat came out on HBO Max. Watched it with kids. I'll give you a spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear it, skip ahead like 2-3 minutes if you're doing a playback on this. But the movie was all right. It was a lot of fighting. The downside for me, no tournament. I guess that sets up another movie. But characters overall, like the concept was cool. I like the CGI effect of it. Didn't really understand like the bloodline of Scorpion and what that kid's going to become. But overall, I digged it. Kano was funny. The character was funny. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So if you're looking at checking it out, man, it's getting late. Pushing 11 o'clock here. Long day. You know, it's worth watching. It's a fun movie to watch. I might actually put it on tonight because I had the kids here to make popcorn and fill up drinks and eat pizza. And I feel like I missed some vital parts of the movie. What do we got here? China invokes mythic god of war and fire for its Mars rover name. That's not good. But we don't need to be doing that. We don't need to invoke anything and then send it to Mars. Come on now. We don't have problems there. Maybe let's just stop invoking stuff on Earth. Start with that. A man in Spain was arrested after allegedly infecting 22 people with COVID. I guess. How to trace that, but okay. Okay. We'll get with it. Yeah, man. It's Sunday. It's pushing 11. Got some more stuff to do. I'm probably gonna make some independent videos, but we'll list this one up here. See if anyone else pops in. What do we have here? Let me see this one. I saw this one earlier and I just scrolled by it, but Kamala Harris sex joke has Oklahoma state lawmaker unrepentant with no plans to be politically correct. What did he say? I like it. I don't know this guy. His name is Nathan Nathan Dom, D-A-H-M. We're just going to say Nathan Dan. He puts this tweet out on Twitter. It's at nathandam.com. So, at nathandam.com. D-A-H-M. Breaking. I'm just going to pull it up. You want to look him up because this guy might be, he might be fun to watch. Let's be honest. He might actually be kind of fun to watch. Figure out which capture it out. There we go. Let's just pop this bad boy up and then move it over. There it is. Breaking. If you think I'm going to be politically correct, you need to realize a few things. Number one, you obviously know nothing about it. Number two, you're in for a bad time. Number three, I've been assured my jokes are hilarious. And number four, your emotional opinions are irrelevant. Bro, follow that dude. That's a lawmaker who don't give a damn. See what I did there? It's a callback. Let me see. Oh, I do have something I'm gonna make a video about. I'm gonna talk about it here too, but let me see if they even show. What did he say? Oh, what did he say? I gotta find it. Is this it? Here's the video. Okay, let's see if we can play this video here. Got desktop audio turned on. Got Zoom audio here. Let's see if this works. And I will just pop it back up and see if we can play it. Oh, nope, it's going to pop up Twitter. All right, let's see if we can pull it up on Twitter. And what did he say?
They fall apart. They turn to mush quicker than Joe Biden trying to string together a coherent sentence. They collapse like Mitt Romney under the slightest amount of pressure. And even with Kamala Harris, well, never mind. I want you to finish that sentence. What were you going? What direction was that sentence going?
There's a lot of different things that could be said about that with her vast experience and how she got her start into politics. In talking with some people, one thing that could be said is that, you can't use a paper straw for a milkshake, but maybe Kamala Harris could because of her vast experience. Maybe she would be able to get that accomplished.
What does that mean?
We know what
people
means.
can do their research and they can figure out what that is based on how she got her introduction into politics.
That seems a little misogynistic.
If you look at her history and how she got involved in politics, I'm an equal opportunist. Like I said, I mentioned Joe Biden, I mentioned Mitt Romney, and yes, Kamala Harris as well.
Why even throw that in there? Because it's kind of a low blow.
Perhaps so.
Have this adult conversation about deregulation, and then you throw in basically an oral sex implication.
Well, he said you can do your own research. He didn't say it was an oral sex implication. This guy did. We all know it was, but he didn't say it. Let's see what his response is.
Why?
Well, with the media, as you very well know, a lot of times they will focus on things that can be attention grabbers and different things. And so I am putting attention on the decline of our president. I am putting attention.
Okay, well, that's the end of that one. Interesting. Very interesting. I find it funny. Listen, it's funny. I don't care. You can say if you take a sex joke and you apply it to men and women, then it's not misogynistic. That's just a fact. Because it'd be misogynistic to say that men can't suck dick to become better in politics or higher up in politics. Like, why can only women give blowjobs to get ahead? I'm sure there's plenty. Listen, there's got to be at least a handful of dudes who suck dick to get ahead in politics. At least a handful. We know there's Anthony Weiner. He was out there. He probably doing it. Who's the other gay one? He's definitely done it. Come on now. I don't know if he has, but if anyone was going to do it, that guy. For sure. There's got to be more. So, look, if you're going to make a misogynistic joke, unmisogynistic it by just saying including a man, and then problem solved. Oh man, Bitcoin 52,180. Let's epic go. I want to see 53, 54 tonight. I might even stay up. I might stay up and live stream it and just bullshit people. I'm gonna need to drink that Rockstar I've got in the fridge because I'm getting sleepy. But last time I fell asleep, I put a sell limit on Doge. I bought it at 23 cents. Put a sell limit at 25.5. Woke up to some bitch at 28 cents. But I already sold, so lost out on profits. But I'm going to lock them in tonight. And if you want to see what I'm actually locking in, here it is. There's my actual Cash App account that I am watching live like a friggin' hawk. Boom. And I'm just waiting on what I'm going to sell. See, there's a fee to sell all this, right? Right now, if I was to sell everything I've got, it would cost me 120 bucks. So I would still be in the green, but it's looking very promising for the rest of the night. Now, dude, I might just stay up and watch this bad boy. So if you want to stay up with me, I'll probably start a different one and we'll stream the actual stock thing, or maybe work on some t-shirt designs or whatever. And I don't even think I mentioned the shirt design for today. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but here it is. This is Eat, Sleep, Choke, Repeat. I was hoping Jacob would join us. We actually did some rolls today at Open Mat, which was a great time. Enjoyed that. I haven't really been training much. It's been life, man. Life's just kind of taken over. And my training schedule has been non-existent. But I want to get back because I enjoy it. I felt like I did good today for not being there for so long. My defensive skill. I need to be more aggressive on my initial approach. For sure. I'm watching it like a hawk, to be completely transparent. I'm like, it's right here. I'm watching this like a hawk. Because once it goes up, man, I'm expecting a big dip. I want it to hit up there and crest over. If you're into it, I'm just going to pop it up. If you don't know about the about stocks or charts, this one right here is the Bitcoin chart, 52, as you can see. Let me shrink it down just a hair so we can fit the whole thing on the screen. You know, we can talk just a little bit about what's going on with Bitcoin here. I'm just going to go ahead and adjust it and then lock it in. So what we have are all these green candlesticks are buy candlesticks, right? People are buying Bitcoin. And the bigger the candlestick, the more volume you get on that purchase. So if you just have a little one, it's slow volume, right? We didn't buy that much Bitcoin. We didn't sell that much Bitcoin. So when you start seeing a pattern form, this is what we call a bull flag. This is on a 5-minute chart, by the way. Each one of these candlesticks represents 5 minutes, and that is adjustable here. And the platform that we are looking at is Webull. It is free to download, own, use. I could put a link in my description if you wanted to sign up for Webull. They do give you 2 free stocks worth up to like $1,800. But let's be honest, you probably get about 20 bucks, but it's still 20 bucks. Hey, you know what they say? 20 bucks is 20 bucks. That's one less glory hole you're going to have to visit tomorrow. So, that, it's got a bull flag. Generally, a bull flag is green up, followed by a couple red down, followed by more green up, down, green up. It's a constant up pattern. It is bullish, meaning that the people believe the stock is going to rise, or the chart is going to rise based on that. And each one of these candles has a meaning, and there you can look those up too, as to what each one does with the little wick here on the top or the bottom, and what it means, whether it's buying pressure or selling pressure for that particular candlestick. And I keep this on the 5-minute because if we look at the 1 minute, it's kind of deceptive, and as we zoom out, it gets harder to read. And then you can kind of freak out, right? So if there are definitely stocks that you're going to want to watch a 1 minute chart on. I'm just going to slide this bad boy over a little bit. It's sensing care. Doesn't really fit on the window as well as I'd like it to. But yeah, if you're playing a day trade, you definitely, some of them can jump 10, 20% in a matter of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I mean, it can be unreal what some stocks do. It's not normal. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen frequently enough for you to want to watch a 1 minute chart from time to time. But that's what's happening right now with Bitcoin. Dogecoin, as you can see these charts here, I'll make sure they go in 5 minutes. They are very similar when you look at them, right? So look at our time frame here. Let me just back out, make sure we're in the same time frame. For some reason, it looks like we are. Is that is 2100. And okay. But what we're seeing here is a solid bull flag. They both took the same dip today. We're going to have to back out farther, a little bit farther, because Bitcoin, look at this. Look at this run up. Now, I remember today it did hit this. This was at 1800 hours, so we're at 2200, so 4 hours ago. Bitcoin's trading at 47,000, which is down a good bit of percentage from where it's at now. It's currently at 5%. So it's on a steady uptrend, which is awesome. Now, in 1 minute, that's what we consider a cup point, but we're going to keep it on the 5 minute. Still a cup on the 5 minute. Now, if it comes out for its handle goes up, great news. It could come out for the handle go down, for a head and shoulder pattern, in which case you're going to want to get out if you're in the green. I'm hoping this thing shoots up, and we end up in the on the right side of this train. We'll see what happens. But I do watch this thing like a hawk. I mean, there's days at work where I just sit there and watch some candlesticks, man. It can be quite intense. Quite intense. So that's what we've got here. Mars helicopters flying faster and farther on its flights, which is crap. I mean, there's nothing out there its way. So there's that. You know. Oh my God, I gotta know how to buy this. All right, we're gonna end on this one. I'm gonna end this stream on this one because, yikes. Here we go, folks. Can't make this stuff up. This is the internet. This is the world we live in. This is real. You ready? Boom. Come Rocket Crypto. Oh my God, get off of here. Come Rocket Crypto surges 634% in a single day in extreme mania market. Cryptocurrency called Come Rocket Cummies surged 630% in a single market according to data from CoinMarketCap. Its main goal is to provide an NFT marketplace for 18 plus content where creators get paid in crypto and tipped in the Come Rocket token cummies. Lord help us. Paying for adult content in crypto. Honestly, it's genius. How do you buy this? You know how many people are on freaking OnlyFans making $1 billion? Now you can go and you can put money into Cumrock, and you can pay your favorite cam girl with cummies. Oh my God. Oh, look at Jacob just finished. Man, I'm still alive. I was going to end it on this one. We might just keep it going. Fuck it. We'll see if he wants to join. I didn't add a lot of tags. I'm going to have to add this one to it. This is unfreaking real. Come Rocket Crypto. What a better time. I'll do like 15 minutes. All right. We're gonna go ahead and send it to Jacob. We're gonna send him the invite here. Hold on a second. Let me pop up my Zoom. I haven't had anyone else join the Zoom today, but that's all good. Anything worth doing takes a little time. So, and we're gonna start talking about this one because Jacob's new to investing. He wants to YOLO some stuff on Doge, and now lo and behold, there's a new king in town. I don't even know how to buy it. We got to find out how to buy this. It must happen. Oh my God. All right, let's just give him a second. We're gonna minimize this guy here. Let me pop it off my window because I'm gonna have to pull up my Zoom Bitcoin on a tear though, 52.2. I'm gonna move it over here. So let's see. It's in the chat here, which puts me. Bitcoin's putting me in the green. If I sold now, I'd be up about. I put in 15.5, so I'd be up $185 for the weekend. And I just need Doge to hit about 28.5. I sell my Doge, and I'll be sitting pretty nice. Let me make sure I can hear Jacob here. I'm gonna have to monitor in out. Let's just see here. Zoom audio, monitor in output. Switch it up. I might even have to change the title while we're live. Just it's a little clickbait. That's freaking great. That is freaking great. I ain't lying. See, we're just waiting on Jacob to pop in here. And I'm just gonna check out the chart. So Doge, it had a big dip and it's on a tear. It's going back up. It's going back up. Solid to the plus side. So is Bitcoin. Bitcoin forms his cup, forms his handle, and we out. Not holding it forever. Just not going to do it. I got stonks to bite them on. It sucked. I could hold it until the morning. Yeah. I don't care about all that at all. I need to do a podcast about the apparel company here before long. One with some t-shirt printers, get some entrepreneurs on, talk about entrepreneurship. I think that would be cool. And other business models too. Why not? Let's throw some other ones out there. See if I have any emails, anything going on here. Amazon's been annoying. If you sell on Amazon, it can be quite frustrating. Not gonna lie. Selling on Amazon has its ups and downs. I do sell a fair amount of stuff on Amazon, but also sometimes you list stuff and you can't even freaking the damn images to load. Look, I just edited all these listings here for my new Rose Mama Nunez shirts, and there it is. Shows up, but no, doesn't care. Main image is up, doesn't give a flying shit. Still it. I mean, it's active, but it doesn't show up with an image, so that's pretty freaking useless. Amazon, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. So there he is. Let's admit him. Make sure we can hear him. Hold on, I can't hear you yet. Let me check my audio settings.
Okay.
There you go. Now I hear you.
Did you hear that?
I hear you now.
Okay, cool. Thank God.
You joined just in time because I was going to end on
I hit audio just in time. That would have killed your whole damn podcast.
Oh, yeah? I don't know. You don't know what I was just talking about. Listen, I
know it ain't as bad as what we were just talking about.
You're not wrong. But let me tell you, Jacob, this is going to, we'll see. Because let me pop you up in here on my little Zoom group. There we go. And let me blow you up so we can get you on. All right. So here I am reading through some news. I'm watching Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 52.3. It's on the rise. Next thing, making money for a change. Dogecoin hopefully gets up there too. But I'm browsing through Yahoo News. I come across this article. Guess what the article is? New cryptocurrency in town surges 634% in a single day. Guess what the name of this crypto is?
Safe Moon.
Safe Moon. You couldn't be farther from the truth. The name of this crypto, and I'm not making this up. I'm going to put it on my screen.
Those are definitely what do they call them? Little sandwiches?
Nope. Look
at the mall,
bro.
Nothing gross. Macaroons.
Those are the same.
Come Rocket Crypto. Come Rocket Crypto. And the tokens are called Cummies. And guess what it's for? Guess what
Julia
it's for?
said she's heard of that.
As of Friday.
She heard about that Friday.
What? Well, that makes sense because here we are talking about your OnlyFans account, and that's exactly what it's used for. It's used for trading adult 18 and plus NFT content. How
Really?
freaking funny is that?
That's
It's
crazy.
genius. It's honestly genius. Think about this. You can take a picture of your pussy and turn it into an NFT and sell it for cum rocket currency. It's fucking crazy. Dude.
Really?
What?
That's
We live in a very strange time. We live in a dude. The world's a weird place, and it surged 634%. That's
where
even
would you
funny.
where do you even buy that on?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out where we get some gummies, and we're gonna get some, and then I don't even know.
Gummies or cummies?
Cummies. Yeah, cum
Man.
rocket. That's what the name of the freaking token. Cum rocket. They're like,
That's just
you go on there and you find an NFT of your favorite tits, and you pay her with cum rockets.
that's crazy.
It's brilliant, dude. Porn is like the number one thing on the planet. Let's be honest. The number one thing consumed
It's
by
definitely a
humans.
multi-trillion dollar business.
Yeah, why not just get some of this crypto?
Some of them damn little cum rockets.
Send them some cum rockets, man.
Look, man, I'm not against it.
How
I'm not
many cum
against it.
rockets is that picture? Ready to know. Load them up.
Man, I sent down. What's his name? Greg, email. I'm trying to buy. I'm trying to buy some damn stuff from Links, but I can't. I keep talking to him like, hey man, can we like let me know?
What are you
I
trying
could
to
buy
buy?
some- Wait, plates.
Oh. Why didn't you just
Smoke.
ask him when he saw him?
I did ask him,
What did
and he
say?
gave me a price that was stupid high.
Well,
like-
guess what? Greg's retired and he needs the cash, so load it up.
He gave me a price that was like stupid high, but I think there was a miscommunication because I told him I wanted 8 45s. I think he meant I wanted 8 pairs of 45s.
Maybe.
Because when I do the math online on the website, it comes out to be right about what he told me if I do everything in pairs. So I think he just overcharged me a little, or he doubled the
mean,
price.
Okay. I don't know. Where does he get them?
Oh, I do. He works for Links.
I don't even know what that means. I mean, I thought it was gym. It's not a
No,
gym.
what?
It's not a gym.
No, they sell gym equipment.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Well, all the shit's fucking sold out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What are you gonna do with them? You gonna put a squat rock in your garage?
Yes, actually, I'm gonna put a squat rack, not in the garage, but in our in the back,
Your
The back
screened-in
motherfucking-
porch?
screened in porch. Yeah,
Squat
perfect place to
rock.
have. I'm gonna buy me a little bit of squat rack. I can get the squat rack, the plates, and a bar for $1,200.
There's a guy on TikTok who works on a farm. Young guy, he's probably 20. And
Oh
he-
yeah, LeBarn James.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Little white dude
Yeah,
who makes his own little
he-
gym equipment
he's a
out of
gi-
2x4s
ginger
and cinder. Yeah, 2x4s and cinder blocks. Get on his level, man. You don't need plates. What do you need plates for? You know what you need? Manhole covers and a drill.
You know what that guy also doesn't do? Squat over 400 pounds. So
I mean, yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah,
ever lifted a manhole cover? Dude, you need like 4.
yeah. I picked one up. I picked one up the other day to show Hudson how there's a hole in the ground. And he tried to jump in there.
Well, like one in a sewer?
Yeah,
Yeah, so they'll come replace those. Just go get you a couple. They already got holes in them, don't they? They have a couple holes in them? No? I don't know. You could drill a hole in it. You're an EOD guy, just blow a hole in it. Dude, if you can't blow a hole in a fucking sewer cap, what are you doing?
I don't know. What would you even blow a hole in a sewer cap with?
You tell me. You're the EOD tech. Fucking figure it out. I'm not wrong. Not wrong. I'm just saying they got plates just laying around.
Just start stealing places out of the middle of the street.
Yeah, just out of the road, man. They will come put one back. I promise you.
Oh, I guarantee that.
They aren't gonna just leave a hole in the road. So
I have to have a cool name though.
I mean, think about what do you want? You want some coming ones? You can go get some coming ones.
Something,
And then you can-
but it's definitely gonna do something with manholes.
Something with manholes.
definitely something like with manholes. You can't not. I don't know what it would be, but something with
I mean, you
manholes.
would say that. I would say you need someone with low manholes on it, but you do you.
Like the manhole thief,
The manhole thing.
you know, the manhole grabber.
No, that's not very. I mean,
No,
it's
no.
the right direction, but the wrong execution.
Yeah, we need like a synonym of that word, but
What
not
man?
that word.
Caitlyn Jenner's a synonym of man. It's like a man, but it's not.
It's
That's a
true.
synonym. That's a
It's
synonym.
definitely a hole there, though.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. A hole
Oh,
goes
man.
one
Oh,
in, one ear. out the other.
the manhole snatcher.
I know it's late and you're going to go to bed soon, so I just want you to have this in the back of your mind when you go to sleep. How many dicks do you think Caitlyn Jenner sucked? Just curious.
All right. Now here's a real question. This is a question that everybody asks, and everybody always gives a bullshit answer. But this is an honest question. I've had this question. Everybody's been asked, and I have like a legitimate answer. Okay.
Okay.
It's a question every guy asks ever at some point in life. How much would it cost for you to suck a dick? Legitimately. Don't say, no.
To completion?
Yeah, to completion.
That could, I mean, I had to pick the right person. That could take a while. There's always, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, it would have to be, for me, because I'm not gay, I don't really have gay tendencies like that. But I would say it would have to be enough. Like, maybe minimum 100 grand. Minimum.
100 I do it for probably like 20 G's.
20 G's?
20 G. No,
You-
I
you
can buy a
can-
lot of shit with 20.
You can buy,
Dude,
you gonna
actually-
pay taxes on this? Is this capital gains?
Man,
Someone definitely gained something.
actually, I want to say,
How many
I
cum
probably really want
rockets?
to say like
How many cum
like,
rockets
okay.
companies does it take for Jacob?
Low- super low ball. If, man, I don't know. A part of me wants to say 5,000.
Okay.
Because, dude, 5,000 would pay off.
Okay.
No, I couldn't do 5,000. 20,000. 20,000 would pay off all my debt that I have, like all of it.
Right.
I would be a debt-free man for 20 grand. So 20
Okay.
grand my bottom.
All right. So what you need is 2 dicks. You need one for 20, another for 20, and then you're 20,000 up.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'll do it
see,
for
look,
one.
here's the thing.
I'll do it for
I
one
don't think-
Bitcoin.
I don't think that you should settle. I don't think you should settle for just being break even. I mean, but you could. I mean, I'm just saying.
But
I mean, honestly,
you know-
you might not even be good at it. It might not even be nowhere near worth $20,000. We could start. There.
that's true.
I think you probably
But,
gonna
like,
have to have a
okay.
test. First of all, you're gonna have a test run to see if it's what it's worth. So you're gonna need somebody there who's impartial, and just give them a couple minutes just to see if I'm paying you $20,000. I need I'm gonna need a fact checker or something. We need to make sure that this investment's gonna be worth it. That's
Yeah,
all.
I definitely gotta see. It's gotta be cash. Can't be check. Checks bounce. So it's gotta be
Well,
cash.
It could be income.
Um,
I mean, look.
it could be incummies.
It could be income rockets. That's what you're gonna get.
I don't know how the hell you would transfer companies into actual cash, but
I don't
this
know.
guy there's a way.
Yeah,
But
someone's gonna do it.
yeah, 20 grand. I would do it for 20 grand, like legitimately. Now, okay, so you said what, 100K is your bottom dollar?
100 grand. Let's say 100 grand.
100 grand. Man, you wouldn't suck a dick for $50,000? $50,000 cash.
Cash? Like, I don't know.
Dude.
Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about this entire premise is that
Yeah,
if you do it, nobody cares. That's the reality. No one's going to give a shit. Like, it's a
Nobody's
big
gonna
deal
know.
to you. No, let's just say they do know. Let's say somehow it ends up on TMZ, right? Like, this guy's like, you didn't know, but this guy paid. You just didn't know him because you don't follow, like, the Kardashians or something. But let's just say it's like a Kardashian dude or something. Some fucking, I don't know, it's Bad Baby's younger brother or something. Pays you all this money and it ends up on TMZ. The reality is that nobody is going to give a flying fuck. Like 0 people. Like
I
they might,
disagree.
your friends might be like, "Oh my god," and you're going to be like, "Dude, check out my boat." You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going to care.
But you
Just forget
say
so
that.
fast.
But you know how many people still bring up Kim Kardashian's sex tape?
Nobody. And honestly,
Dude,
nobody
everybody.
cares. Okay,
Bro,
let's say
a lot of
let's just I don't think everyone does.
Ray
But
J
let's say
made a
they do.
song.
Let's say they do bring it up. What it follows the Kim K sex tape is she also got hella rich. So who cares?
Yeah.
But she also was just doing something she would normally do. And something
Exactly.
that a
So
lot
does
of people
me.
do. I think right now, if you were just to put out like a post on, let's say Craigslist, you could probably get that
What
by the end
about
of the week.
look, there are certain videos very similar to what we were talking about the other day on our Flag Your Opinion. We're talking about songs that have stood the test of time and will always stand the test.
No,
There are
listen,
videos-
Jacob Hamrick sucking a dick is not going to be that video.
Dude, think about it. Do you know this
Unless-
video? Do you know Two Girls, One Cup? Everybody knows
I
Two
know
Girls,
Two
One
Girls,
Cup.
One Cup. Not everybody. Megan didn't know Two Girls, One Cup. But
Okay, it's fucking Megan.
I get it. But
That is
say-
not surprising one bit.
But
She is
here-
like, she's too innocent to know what that
to
is.
your point, if that woman or if one of those women were walking down the street or past me or was talking to me, I'd have no idea. I couldn't tell you who they were or what they looked like, any of that shit.
I couldn't
wouldn't
either.
know. Exactly. So
I
it
didn't-
doesn't matter. And
What about-
honestly, if she was like, "Hey, by the way, I know we're about to take our relationship to the next level," and you just met her at Starbucks, so the next level's like, "I might give you my number or Instagram," and you're like, "Okay," and then she's like, "I was also kind of famous." Like, why do you have a blue check mark by your name? You know, and then because she'd have a blue check mark because you can't not have a blue check mark and be that person. But let's say you do, and you're like, "Oh," and she's like, "I'm in Two Girls, One Cup." Your first response is like, "I honestly don't give a fuck."
What? My first one was like, that's fuck no.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Get out of here with
You
that.
wouldn't
She
care.
ate
The
shit.
only way you would care is if she was actively handing you a cone of soft serve chocolate ice cream. That's the only way you care. Or I
That'd be
guess
the only
maybe
time.
some kind of
If I was her,
chocolate
that would be the
bullshit
only
coffee.
time I break that ice. Like, by the way, as we're sitting here
By the
eating
way.
chocolate ice cream, I may have eaten a chocolate ice cream cone of shit.
She's gonna be like, "By the way, wasn't that bad?" Hold on.
That's fucking crazy. You know, have you seen the video? You know the video? Was it One Guy, One Jar?
Yeah. Well,
Where he sits on the jar and it breaks in his asshole.
that sounds. No, but see, before your time,
Everybody knows
I
it.
talked about that. I don't know if I talked about this with you, but there was a thing when I was younger, like Skylar's age. So the internet was like AOL Instant Messenger. I guess that was the hot thing, and then we had like some other fucking message chat thing. But the prank was goat.sx. That was the prank. If you went to goat.sx website and it was a single image of a dude bent over with his asshole, no lie, like that freaking big around, just spread open, and it was goat.sx. That was the only thing. There was no context. It was just a photo. And so what you would do is you would like disguise links because you could put a link in a web URL in there and then change the name of what it showed up and try and get them to click shit so they'd see it. And we would send it to each other all the time. It was very weird. What kids are weird. That's what we did. And that thing went around the world. I never know who that person was. But I mean, he had a huge asshole.
You ever been to meetspin.com?
Man, look. This is
Man,
gonna get weird.
That's a yes.
No, I don't go to meetspin.com. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. I don't say.
Go to it. Pull it up. I would definitely stream that on YouTube.
I don't think you should stream it on YouTube. I'm just gonna be honest. Probably shouldn't put it on YouTube. No, I moved it off of there. Don't get crazy. The plugin is not supported. So there's that. Whatever. It must have been an older site if it's on.
Oh, it is. It's really old.
Yeah, so they don't offer.
Meet spin.
They don't
God.
support Adobe anymore. Adobe Flash. Look at this. More shock sites. 2 friends, 1 fish. I'm swinging. Bigfoot proof. Goat SE. There it is. Goat SE. Let's click that. Do it to yourself. Listen, if you're under 18 and you stumble across this,
I am following you through this journey
Dude.
of
it's not
whatever the hell you're taking me.
Oh, it can't be reached. What is that? Goat SE to XYZ. That doesn't sound
Won't be.
That's
It can't be
just
reached
something.
tomorrow either. Man, what are we doing?
no. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Look, we're trying to traumatize ourselves before we go to bed. It's happening. So they found that submarine. They found that thing today in 3 pieces at the bottom of the ocean. See that? It's crazy. All right, I'm gonna put this one up. I gotta find this guy's what he actually said. But there's a state senator who said something about Kamala Harris, and it's gotta be funny. I'm gonna find it. His name is Nathan Dam. That's his name. But it's spelled Dom, probably Dahm. So there's that. Where's that? Yeah, that's my number. What the fuck?
Wow, this thing had almost 7,000 visits today.
That's a good bit of people wondering. Like I saw the news story talking about his response to it, and it was funny. So this is a state senator. This is what he posted. Breaking. If you think I'm going to be politically correct, you need to realize a few things. Number 1, you obviously know nothing about me. Number 2, you're in for a bad time. Number 3, I've been assured my jokes are hilarious. And number 4, your emotional opinions are irrelevant. That's really funny. He said something about Kamala Harris. All right, here it is. Here's the tweet. I've never met a single person who enjoys using a paper straw. They fall apart and turn into mush quicker than at Joe Biden trying to string together a coherent sentence. They collapse like at Mitt Romney under the slightest amount of pressure. And even with at Kamala Harris, well, never mind. So that's what he tweeted. And he's under fire for this tweet.
Hey man, look, you gotta live dangerously. If you keep playing the stigma and all this kind of stuff that you gotta be like, this person and blah 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 blah, and then before you know it, become a bitch. Like what made Trump so like everybody? Because he didn't give 2 fucks. And say what you want. I don't know. I'm not anti-Biden because I can give 2 flying fucks who's in the office. Because either way, I still serve under him. I served under Obama. I served under Trump. Now I serve under Biden. So whatever. I don't care. They all do shit that I like. They all do shit that I don't like. All I know is when Obama was president, gas got to over $5 a gallon. When Trump was president, it was like $1 and some change. Now we're getting back in about $3 range, and it's only been 3 months. Okay, don't know who's at fault for it. Don't really care. I'm just connecting dots to how I see it.
I liked his response to this. Look, I'm gonna play the audio here. You can hear it.
They fall apart. They turn to mush quicker than Joe Biden trying to string together a coherent sentence. They collapse like Mitt Romney under the slightest amount of pressure. And even with Kamala Harris, well, never mind. I want you to finish that sentence. What were you going? What direction was that sentence going?
There's a lot of different things that could be said about that. With her vast experience and how she got her start into politics. In talking with some people, one thing that could be said is that, you can't use a paper straw for a milkshake, but maybe Kamala Harris could because of her vast experience. Maybe she would be able to get that accomplished.
What does that mean?
People can do their research and they can figure out what that is based on how she got her introduction into politics.
That seems a little
I kind of want to
misogynistic.
get into fighting.
You want to get into fighting?
Kind of.
Hey, Misty Wisty. Hello, Misty. You want to get into fighting? I think you would do all right. You're young enough, man. You got time.
Here's the only reason why. So I want to do it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Here's the only reason why I'm not going to do it.
That's not how you start this conversation.
Well, I don't want to do the weight cut because I walk
do the
around
weight cut.
one.
You walk around what?
Dude, I can't.
125 pounds?
Me, I'm almost $180.
Okay.
Okay.
$180. So you fight at 180 pounds. Why weight cut at all? Just fight at 180.
Because you see the guys that cut down to 170, they're Kamaru Usman's like 6 foot tall.
Okay. But you're not.
Dude, that's like Kamaru going against Volkanovski.
185.
Who would win between Usman and Volkanovski?
Usman.
100%.
Yeah.
He would murder him.
I don't think that's because he's bigger. I think it's because he's a better fighter than Volkanovski.
Look, man, I don't know. Volkanovski was 220.
Yeah. No, he was 214.
214.
214.
Whatever the hell Joe fights. I just look. It would be. I think it would be a lot of fun.
Joe Rogan originally thought he thought 240, and I was like, "There's no way you drop 100 freaking pounds." 214 to 145 is a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. I don't know. He couldn't go up. I mean, look, here's the thing. I don't see why people have to cut weight. Just go up, gain weight, easier.
Yeah.
Just fight at 180. Don't cut weight. That's stupid. You're going to be depleted of
Oh
energy.
shit! Damn, Mortal Kombat made $122 million box office this week.
That's not terrible. AMC stock might see
it's almost tripled your money. Yeah, that's the only reason wouldn't want to do fighting. It's just because I would not want to do the weight cut. Not because like have to do the weight cut and cut down, because like that would really be that big of a problem, having to eat certain shit, no one drinking water and blah blah whatever else. I mean, that doesn't really bother me that much. But man, like I would feel so weak, and I don't know if I like mentally that would fuck me.
Yeah.
Like if I knew if I went to go work out and I couldn't do the weight that I normally do now, that would fuck me. I'd be a little bitch. But jiu-jitsu, I'll roll at 170. I'll roll at 200 pounds all day long. Let's go.
Okay.
Like, so yeah. So I think I really want to start.
My take on it is, if you have enough skill, that weight cut won't matter. I mean, the guys are bigger than you, won't matter. What do you think Masvidal walked into that fight weighing?
Oh, 190 something probably.
Didn't matter.
Close to 190.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, but they're both 190.
So,
if I'm at 170 naturally, the guy I'm going against is 190 pounds probably.
So what's 20 pounds?
A lot.
Is it?
Yes.
You're at 170 now.
Yeah, 170, 175.
Okay, I'm at 194 now. Is it that big a difference?
It is much harder to maneuver you than it is to maneuver like any of those other guys that were there.
Yeah, it's because they're short.
No, it's
not.
not. It's I can, dude.
It didn't feel like you had much trouble. I mean, I felt like my defense was a little bit better than last time we rolled, but I still.
Your only problem is you like giving your back away.
I don't like doing it, Jacob. I get stuck, and it's the only direction I can move, because I don't have enough skills to go the other way. Like once Byron showed me that I had the leg lock backwards, then I was doing better at. I feel like I could do better if I practice it and I trap the leg, because other guy named Sean, dude, he was trapping my leg, and that was painful. I mean, he was locking my leg up, and I'm like, dude, this is uncomfortable. He did a great job, and he was
Sean Valentine, right? Yeah, he's fun to roll with.
Yeah,
I like rolling.
Yeah, I do too. He got me instantly today before you got there. Instantly got me in that freaking triangle choke, and I was like, I know that's your move. Like, and I walked right into it. Instantly.
I don't know. I've rolled. Me and him have seriously rolled a handful of times, and I don't think either one of us have ever legitimately submitted the other person.
Really?
I think like when we actually roll, like not from a set position, we just go out, dude. I don't think either one's ever end up submitting the other person. We just always end up rolling until either we just like we're tanked out or the time clock expires, one of the two.
Okay.
But he's pretty good. He's good. He's good.
He is good. He's a good technician. I mean, him and Byron. are
Yeah,
both
good.
great technicians,
He's not
honestly.
super strong, but he's pretty technical and he has pretty good endurance and he can roll with it pretty good.
Who's the other guy there that was there today? We roll with him a bunch too. He's what's his name? He's like the Latino guy. Kind of Latino. It's over.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if any of you watch this. So I like rolling with Sean.
Yeah.
I don't mind rolling with Byron. I don't. So the rolling with Byron's cool because he's flexible and he's very technical.
Right.
The only reason I don't is because there's such a wide strength gap there.
Right.
Like when I roll with some of these guys that are lighter than me, like Sean's kind of my weight, so it's not that bad. The guys that are lighter than me, I have to tell myself not to use as much strength because I feel like I'm just maul. I don't want to say mauling, but I'm like just pressure.
Right.
You know, and I don't want to. It's not. I go for.
You're not
I
gonna
myself
learn as
don't-
much from it.
Yeah, I'm using like zero technique at that point. I'm basically I go to wrestling.
Right.
You know, and I tell myself when I'm rolling with Byron, no, not saying anything bad about him because Byron flex me up every time I roll on just about. But when I roll with these like Byron, used to be Thomas, but fuck Thomas because he fucks me up. So I go after his ass. I don't give a damn. But a lot of people that are lying to me, I don't use as much strength on. But
Right.
so not Sean, not Byron. What's the other guy's name? Lewis.
That's it, Lewis. Yeah. He's
Lewis.
pretty
He's
strong.
fun to roll with too.
He's pretty strong.
He's not weak. He's a
No.
pretty good. He's pretty technical also.
Yeah.
Um,
He's got some strength to him. He's hard to move.
he's much better in my opinion in the gi than no gi.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In my opinion.
Definitely.
But even him, he's kind of. I mean, I don't not use much strength against him because is pretty strong. But again, he's like probably like $150 or something like that too.
No way.
Now that other guy, he's not that heavy. There's no way he's 170 pounds. No way.
Maybe not 170. Probably 160.
He's so skinny. And then there's that other guy. I don't know what that other guy's name is. You know what I'm talking about?
That was there today.
Yeah, he was there. He walked by with Greg.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either.
Okay, look,
But
I don't know that
pretty-
guy.
He's pretty strong. He's heavy too. He gets heavy.
He's fat.
He's not that fat. He might be 200 pounds, 210. I think he's
Dude,
210.
he's my way. He's like 170.
No,
180.
he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No chance. The guy that was
promise you.
sitting down talking to Greg. I want to say,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you got it. He was sitting down. There's no way.
He had short hair. Used to be really curly and long, but now he's always
Yeah. There's no
Yeah.
way. He's over 200.
Yeah.
I remember him talking to
No,
somebody.
he's lost a fuck ton of weight.
I mean,
He's doing this
lost
competition.
weight, but
He's doing this competition in May. I think he's actually trying to do this competition in May at 100, under 160.
Whoa. That's
Yeah.
a big weight cut.
Yeah, he's all like 40 pounds or so, 40, 50
Jesus.
pounds. It's pretty significant. But
That is significant.
dude, I don't know what it is. I don't not like the guy. I think he's weird as fuck to me personally. But I think it's just him. Like others think he's weird. But I don't know why. But dude, I want to like choke the fuck out of him. But he never rolls with me unless we
Really?
just happen to be in like a group together. But like it's like a roll like me mono, no start just nothing like that. I've never rolled with him except for one time I did, and I didn't submit him, but I got on the we had like a 4 or 5 minute roll. I think I mounted him about a minute in,
Okay.
and then I just kept mount for the next like 3 minutes or so. But
I've done all right against roll.
I don't know why. I just like if I ever get the chance to roll that dude, like it's going.
Really?
We're fucking. I don't know why. I don't have nothing against him. I think he's a nice guy, from what I know of him. I just think it's fucking weird, and he just. You know what it is? This might sound like super. I don't even know. To me, he almost. This could be his personality. He almost comes off kind of cocky to me.
Okay.
Now, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm interpreting it a really bad way. But I just feel like he kind of comes off like maybe like a little cocky or overzealous or something like that. I don't know. All I know is I need to bring his ass back down to earth.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll with Mike, and I'm gonna get fucked up by Mike and bring me back down to earth. That's what happens.
That's fair.
Gotta start talking shit, especially when Mike shows up. And I'm like, dude, just like last time you rolled, I was like, dude, don't, just so you know, I watched Cobra Kai, a business. So I'm
They
ready
were
to
lucky.
throw.
I'm telling you, you could not be more lucky that they weren't playing Godsmack. You might not have survived. You might have to take 6 months off.
Dude, let me Google Godsmack. I don't even know one fucking song.
Dude, everyone knows at least one song by Godsmack.
I don't
Keep
know.
Away. Keep Away is like their song. It's like, that came on, bro. I would rip your fucking head off to people.
Godsmack. Oh, okay. I know I Stand Alone. I actually think I have that on my phone.
Because it's fucking amazing music.
Stand Alone. It's like they give a song.
It was such hard rock, but it wasn't heavy metal, but it was just very hard rock. And it was great. And the I don't know, I'd say the riffs they used and the effects they used was just man, it just lit you on fire inside. Like fire inside. But you fucking burned down a McDonald's, listen to Godsmack, but you wouldn't even think twice about it. You go on a rampage, you rob a bank, listen to Godsmack. You probably slap your mama, listen to Godsmack.
I'm not a big Godsmack. You like Disturbed?
Yeah, Disturbed's a good one. Down with the Sickness, you know. They had a bunch of good songs. The Red or Chevelle. Whatever happened to Chevelle?
Dude, okay, look.
See, look, these things don't stand the test of time, and I don't understand why.
I freaking love Chevelle. Love them. They're one of my favorite bands. Actually, I'm going to Google them right now.
It's great. The Red and I can't remember another song.
Dude,
the
Red's great. Face to the Floor is fucking awesome. The Clincher is one of my favorite songs of all time. I used to play, so on the original Xbox, you play the original Xbox?
Oh, yeah.
Did you play the game Black?
I don't know that game.
Oh, so it was like a super, at the time, super realistic, like, dude, balls to the wall gunslinging game. And I used to blast the Clincher on repeat, dude, for like 3 hours playing that game.
Okay. We used to ride around. We used to ride around when I had my Trans Am, and I had like a little car club full of. My car club was only F bodies, so Trans Ams and Camaros. That was it. You had to have a Trans Am or Camaro, and we would go around. One of my best friends back in the day drove a WS6. It was a bad car, man. He was a really reserved dude, but when it came to cars, boy, don't fuck with him on cars. But he drove around. He had the fastest one in the club. He had access to more debt than we did. I'm not gonna say more money, but he definitely had some credit card debt.
More debt.
You know, lie about that. He motherfucker had some credit card debt for sure. But he had he put down like we're talking back in like 2004, 2005 probably, and he had a WS6 that he was all drag racing mostly. He was street race, drag race. But this motherfucker would drive around on Mickey Thompson's skinnies to work.
Ooh.
Daily driver.
Oh, man.
Just 480 horsepower, all motor. Just fucking just chugging in a fucking light. Blah, 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 blah. And man, I tell you, there's not one place that dude didn't go listening to either Disturbed, Chevelle, Godsmack. I mean, and he was a nice dude. He was also big into working out. He was like the only person I knew at the time that was like into lifting weights and just working out. He's a pretty big guy. But he was nice. He was the nicest dude you can meet. But man, that dude would pull up on a motherfucker and just straight gank you at a red light. He didn't give a shit. He would race anybody, anywhere. It was always a fucking good time. Dude, Bitcoin about hit 52.5, and I'm actually making money on Bitcoin for the first time this fucking weekend. I'm up like I'd be up $211 if I sold it right now.
Hell yeah.
Doge is down, but
I like Chevelle a lot, man. I actually listen to them a pretty good bit when I'm in the gym. Yeah, dude, they're so good, man. Vitamin R is good. Some of the Pain Below, they're awesome.
But like, it's crazy that these songs aren't like where did they go? And Godsmack had an album not that long ago. Like they didn't even album created recently.
I don't know.
Where did Chevelle go?
That's a good. Let's go on Wikipedia.
Maybe they still making music and no one just gives a fuck. That's possible.
It said there's still recent activities 2010 to present. They started in '95. It said they're still going.
You know, unfortunately, they're probably playing at fucking like state fairs or something. I don't know. What are they doing?
Probably. Let's see.
I need Bitcoin to hit 53,000. Come on, bitch. Let's do this shit. Let's go.
In March 17, 2021 interview with Loudwire, Pete stated that despite the band selling over 6 million albums, they haven't gotten any of the money out of it. All money went back to Epic. So I guess they're in a contract or whatever.
Oh, that sucks. Imagine that. Like, dude, you ever listen to the podcast before Rogan went on Spotify with Steven Tyler? Did you ever listen to that one?
Yeah.
How Steven Tyler was like damn near poor in Aerosmith for like majority of their career. They had no money.
What happens? You get fucked over.
He got fucked up. He said they were just high as shit.
And they just released new songs.
They would take you out and get you high as shit, you know, partying, and then they fucking put a record deal in front of you to sign your life away. And he said he remembers like jogging down the beach in Malibu, and he's like, look at all these mansions. Thinking, one day I'm gonna buy one of those. And Rogan said, dude, you were like the most iconic fucking rock star on the planet, and you can't even buy a house. Like, you have no money. And he's like, he had nothing. He did not have money until he was on American Idol. Steven Tyler did not have money until he was on American fucking Idol.
I don't believe that.
That's what he said. He said he did not have money. They did not make money. All of their, he said the band, he said that the deal they had, they got like 30% royalties or 20% royalties on their music, and it was split amongst 5 people. He's like, we didn't make shit. That's fucking crazy. But
Look,
now, now
they got a brand new album now.
Yeah, they got an album coming out. They're gonna make $0 on it. Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, they're gonna make $0 off of it.
Meanwhile,
But yeah,
you got Tom McDonald over here making $1 million a month off YouTube because he has no contract.
Dang, man, they got.
Bro, start
awesome.
a new band. Just, we're no longer Chevelle or Disturbed. We're just gonna be
We're not
something
Chevelle.
else.
We're now
Charger.
Nova.
Yeah, Nova. There you go. We're now Nova. It's a new band name on YouTube. Imagine this. This is what you do. You start a new band. You call it whatever, Nova. You put on masks, right, or fucking marshmallow heads, and you just play new music. That's the same music. Put your whole new album on there. And then no one knows. Like, who is it? It's a mystery. You're on YouTube. You never do a live show ever in your life. You get away with it. And they're like, this sounds oddly like you. And you're like, the internet. No, like, I tried. What are we going to do? And they're like, that's a nice Nova you're driving. You're like, it's a coincidence. I've always had this car.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into them. That's pretty cool. What about, you like Tool?
Tool's all right. I wouldn't say that
Tool's
I'm like going to play them on a regular. I mean, if it shows up, I might not skip it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they got a couple good songs I like, but they're pretty good. What about Korn?
Yeah, I can fuck with Korn. I can fuck
Dude,
with
Korn.
I can fuck with Korn in the later years. I didn't fuck with Korn prior to. Well, I'd have to look up the album.
That Coming Undone. I think that's when I started fucking with. But I was in 5th grade when that song came out, so I didn't even know who Korn was prior to that. I don't think. Oh, here you go. What about Stained?
Yeah, I can fuck with Sting. I can fuck
Dude,
with
Stained's awesome. I'm a huge.
Sting, you know?
I like Aaron Lewis.
Yeah, Aaron Lewis
as a country singer,
artist.
but man,
He's a great singer. He's
yeah,
got a great voice.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, no, he's great. Stained is great. Yeah, and again, Stained isn't around anymore, but you know, it's a band that just didn't survive, just didn't make it.
Let's go 80s best bands.
80s best band.
Oh, how did I freaking forget? My favorite band of all freaking time, Def Leppard.
Oh, well, because Def Leppard only had like 3 songs worth.
Okay, first off, go fuck yourself.
I mean,
They did not, dude. I got like they got Hysteria. Pour Some Sugar on Me will live forever.
It will live forever.
It
It's
will
on
live
the
forever.
list.
That is definitely on the list. It's
It's on the list for sure. It will live forever. Absolutely.
Like, that song will not go anywhere.
I agree.
That's a good one. What about Guns N' Roses? I didn't even think about them yesterday either. Paradise City? Paradise
Okay.
City will live on.
Okay. I'll give you that. That one.
They all got one good song, man.
Yeah, they're not, and that's the crazy thing is they are not one-hit wonders. They
No,
they
they're
had
not.
a very lucrative long career, but you got Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Paradise City.
Everyone Has a Thorn is Poison.
Brett Michaels, Poison.
Yeah. Come on, man. Guns N' Roses is Paradise City. Knocking on Heaven's Door is good, but I don't think it stands
Who's
the
the lead
test.
singer of Guns N' Roses?
Huh?
Who's the lead singer of Guns?
Axl Rose.
Yeah, I guess. You know what? It's because Brett Michaels fucking song, that stupid Rock of Love song.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to the Jungle. Come on, man.
Okay.
Going.
I'm not
That's
mad.
good.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it.
Um,
I'm not mad.
Yeah,
at it.
Welcome to
But
the
you do
Jungle.
still hear those. Like, you still hear those. They're not. They haven't gone away.
What about Duran Duran?
No. You can fuck off.
No? You like Duran Duran? I like your
She's
skirt.
40. Of course she likes Duran Duran.
Huh?
I was just gonna go.
Oh,
How is she
Yeah.
not to bed? How have you not put her to
Oh.
bed yet? What are you doing?
I don't know. She's young, wild, and free.
She's young, wild, and free.
But what about you two?
Nah, I don't fuck
If you
with
say
Bono.
yes to you
I
two,
don't
we'll
fuck.
stay.
I don't fuck with you two. I don't fuck with Bono. I just
Iron
never.
Maiden?
Nah,
No,
nah.
I would. Fleetwood Mac.
I mean, they got a couple songs that won't go away. That probably
They
should.
got. They're only around because that's that one song. There you go, Holland. Oh, what about the Scorpions? Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Listen, you can say "Rocky Like a Hurricane." I know the song. You say the Scorpions. That's more Kombat to me. I'm
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
okay. This is well. It was
Okay, here you go. Here you go. This is a real one. They're not okay. Actually, I got
that's
two of them.
Poison.
First one, Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin won't die. Led Zeppelin won't go away. I wouldn't say that I actively would seek out Led Zeppelin. I wouldn't put Led Zeppelin on my playlist.
Dude, Stairway to Heaven is everybody's first song they learn on guitar.
Not mine. I don't want to play Stairway. Song's too fucking long.
Immigrant Songs is great. Okay, here you go. The Almond Brothers.
Nope. You can fuck off with that.
No?
Nah, get
You
out.
don't know who the Almond Brothers are?
I know who they are. I just don't. I don't need to know. I don't need to listen to them. Not interested. I
Dude,
care not to be interested in the Almond Brothers.
That's just
It's
crazy.
too old for me. That's too old for me. I'm
I
out.
love the Almond Brothers.
That's surprising. I'm out. I'm not listening to that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Well, all right. What about Leonard Skinner? Free Bird? Come on, man.
Freebird,
Get
way
out.
too fucking long. Sweet Home Alabama. You can't not like Sweet Home Alabama. But also, I don't think Sweet Home Alabama is going to continue. I think after the next 10 years, we just don't play Sweet Home Alabama anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
That's I wouldn't
You
think
know,
that.
it's surprising that like those bands didn't get canceled yet either, because they in deep south. They don't get canceled. Sweet Home Alabama won't make it. The newer generation didn't grow up on it. It won't last.
What?
No, they didn't. Look, maybe you're the last of the last ones to love Sweet Home Alabama, except for all the people who live in Alabama. But they don't have, they're not getting out much.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen,
it
Sweet Home Alabama is
definitely
going to be the
varies much.
song that you hear when you go to like Pensacola or some shit. Like you go to spring break, but you didn't quite get Panama City, but you ended up in Pensacola or like Florida Georgia Line. You might hear it, but it's not going to make it, man.
Yeah,
Not
I mean
gonna
that's true. I grew up listening to it a lot, but
Couldn't tell you the last time I heard it.
I couldn't tell you.
Bitcoin.
I don't. I mean, I have it on my phone, but I don't even listen to it.
Yeah.
All right, what about Grateful Dead?
Nah, I didn't fuck with them.
Really?
I didn't fuck with them.
You know,
Oh
I saw.
shit,
I
bro!
reckon-
Bitcoin is rocket shipping 52.7. Rocket
Hell
shipping.
yeah!
Yeah, I didn't fuck with
I
them.
read a thing the other day that Grateful Dead was the most successful live band ever.
I believe that. They played a lot of shows. They sold out a lot of places. I believe that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Eric Clapton?
To a lot. Nah, I don't fuck with it.
You don't fuck Eric
I don't
Clapton?
fuck with Eric Clapton.
Dude, who are you?
It's not my genre, man. It's just not. It just wasn't my thing. Well, oddly enough, I grew up in my young teen years, since I was a violinist, I listened to a ton of classical music. Like a ton of it, because I played the violin.
What about Jimi Hendrix?
Nah, I didn't fuck with him.
And come
I
on.
know you think that's crazy. I had one friend. Nathan. Nathan
What
Thurber.
did you listen to?
Maybe he'll stumble across this one day. He still lives around here. He works at a science shop or something. But Nate was like the only kid I knew who was into rock and like old rock. He was a guitar player. He like started a little band. He kept himself. We were roommates for a while after high school. He played viola and stuff. But he was the only person in my entire circle of friends that listened to any of that shit. And his dad was like a big classic rock guy. Like my dad would listen to that, I guess, but they were like classic rock people, you know. That was just them. So
All right, what did you do? I gotta Google some shit you listen to so I can see if I even know. You probably just like Hollow Notes and stuff.
no, it's way too old for me, dude. I'm 38. When I was really getting into like wanting to listen to music on my own, which was the time frame would have been 2000, like 99, 98, 2000 and up.
Oh, it's like Linkin Park.
Yeah, Linkin Park was around.
You know like Linkin Park?
No, I like Linkin Park. They're not a thing anymore. So
They're one of the greatest. Well, it's because the dude offed himself, but
yeah, I mean that's
dude, they're one of the greatest bands of all time.
nah, they're not one of the good ones.
How do you know what people ask? How did Linkin Park kill himself?
I don't fucking know. He probably shot himself.
How did the band kill himself?
OD, drugs,
Dude,
alcohol,
okay, the
sadness,
Linkin Park album
depression.
Meteora is one of the greatest albums of all time,
Okay,
hands down.
I mean
It's so freaking
they had
good.
good
Every song.
songs. Look, you can't be in that genre of time and not be like Chocolate Starfish time. Because Fred Durst was dominating the era for that. I mean, in that realm, Fred Durst was killing it with Limp Bizkit. I mean,
Yeah, I like Limp Bizkit.
you know, he had some really good songs in that.
Limp Bizkit's not too bad.
You hear this
They're-
kid,
they're-
you don't
Great
see
stuff
him,
is
you're not on
pretty good.
TikTok, but there's a guy in there, I probably couldn't play it on here. I probably get demonetized. But he's got a very unique voice. Let me see if I can find a song that he has. But he just did a song and a music video with Papa Roach. His covers were really good. Hold on a second. Let me get over to
This
my
video is a bit of
profile here so I can get off of this. His name, he's gonna be on here. He's with J. It's like J George. What is it? Maybe if I start typing here. Jarris Johnson. This guy's gonna be somebody for sure. And let me scroll back so I can find something that might not be considered a copyright.
Jarris Johnson.
Jarris Johnson. He's got a great voice, and he started as a TikTok, just singing, doing covers. Let's see, but now he's done he went from TikTok cover songs to recording with Papa Roach to music video, and getting like a freaking 1,000. I don't know how many records sold. Fucking a lot of records sold. He's sold a lot of music. All right, let's see. What's this one? Do WAP but make it a love song. Let's see what this sounds like. I don't know.
Certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy make that polo game weak, yeah.
All right, so that's kind of not his normal song. All right, let's
Can't
see.
even hear it.
You can't hear that?
Nah.
That's weird. Oh, because it's on. Let me see if I can capture it. Hold up. You can see it on there, but I'm gonna have to do. Probably have to do a window capture. No.
What about Nickelback?
Desktop audio. Yeah, listen. People give Nickelback a bunch of shit, but they were a great band. And
Dude,
you
they're
can't
great
tell me.
all the time.
You
All the time.
cannot
Come on,
fucking
Nickelback.
tell me that you did not listen.
fucking
to rock
amazing.
Nickelback.
People don't like Nickelback because it's cool not to like Nickelback.
I
And
guess.
all those people are bitches.
True. Where's my
Nickelback's
desktop
fucking.
audio?
Silver Setup is one of the greatest albums ever made, also. Just saying.
Yeah, I gotta figure out where my desktop was.
Damn, it's midnight. I gotta go to bed, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up and watch Bitcoin, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You have fun with that. I'm gonna go to fucking sleep because I'm tired.
I'm gonna stay up and stream Bitcoin.
I'm looking up Nickelback, and I don't need that kind of stuff in my search history.
Dude, Nickelback got a bad rap for no damn reason.
I didn't even feed my fish there.
All
Alright, man. I will holler at you later.
All right, man. Adios. Alrighty, that was a good time. If you joined the stream, I greatly appreciate your stopping in. And if you watch this stream here, I'm at almost at 2 hours, which is pretty crazy. If you replay it, I appreciate that too. And if you leave a comment, I'll reply. I do like comments. I like conversation. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill this stream, and I'm going to go ahead and start something else. I think I'm just gonna stream some. Might stream Bitcoin and just hang out. I gotta have a look over here. Bitcoin's taking a big fall. 52.2. Go up, Bitcoin. Cup and handle. Let's go. So I think I might start that and see what people are thinking about Bitcoin. So I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna do content all week, every week. So come back and check out the videos. I got some other videos to make. I'm gonna be up forever. I'm gonna go to Rockstar. That's what I'm gonna do. But I had a great time. I'm having fun. I'm up here till midnight in the podcast studio, just hanging out. I gotta get up in 6 hours, 30 minutes, take some kids to school. Not looking forward to that. But nothing keeps you alive like making money. So let's get it. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all later.